Egypt, the country that connects Northeast Africa and the Middle East, dates back to the Pharaoh's time. Thousands of years old monuments along the fertile Nile Valley, including the giant pyramids, the Great Sphinx of Giza, the Karnak Temple lined with elephant letters, and the tombs of the Valley of the Kings in Luxor, the oldest destination in the world. The awe-inspiring temples and pyramids of African nations have captured the imagination of travelers for thousands of years, so if you find yourself in this vibrant country, here are the top 10 must-see places in Egypt. Number 10. Hagada. Hagada is a seaside resort that stretches for about 40 kilometers along the Red Sea coast of Egypt. Famous for diving, the modern Sakara district is home to numerous diving shops and schools. There are many restaurants, bars, and nightclubs, and the old town of El Daha has traditional Egyptian cafes and souks. Once a simple fishing village, this renowned resort town has hundreds of luxury hotels along the coast, yet the focus is primarily on relaxation. Many tourists choose to combine their vacation here with visits to other prominent places along the Nile Valley, including the relatively nearby city of Luxor. Number 9. Alexandria. Alexandria is a Mediterranean port city in Egypt. During the Hellenistic period, it was home to a lighthouse ranking among the 7 wonders of the ancient world as well as a storied library. Today the library is reincarnated in the disc-shaped, ultra-modern Bibliotheca Alexandrina. The city also has Greco-Roman landmarks, Old World cafes, and sandy beaches. Several of Egypt's pharaohs, including Cleopatra, ruled the country from Alexandria until the nation fell to Rome in 30 BC. Today's Alexandria is a dusty seaside city with an overinflated population of 5 million, that is badly in need of a lick of paint. It has a faded shade of its former glorious cosmopolitan self, but still worth a visit for its many cultural attractions and glimpses of its past. Number 8. Sakara. Located south of Cairo, Sakara was a vast cemetery site in Memphis, the capital of ancient Egypt. The oldest pyramid in the country is here, King Jezel's Step Pyramid. By the 19th century, buried under sand overlooking the Nile, Sakara had undergone an important restoration process. Sakara has served as a cemetery in the ancient city of Memphis for thousands of years and is Egypt's largest archaeological site. Therefore, there are hundreds of fascinating tombs and cemeteries for the pharaohs and other Egyptian kings. Number 7. Siwa Oasis. The Siwa Oasis is considered one of the most isolated places on Earth. It is located in the westernmost desert of Egypt. Surrounded by the sandy seas of Egypt, Siwan developed a unique custom and language called the Berber dialect Siwi. There are many bubbling springs here. One of the most popular is the stone pool known as Cleopatra Bath. The more secluded pool is on the island of Lake Wrinkles. Visitors access Fatnar's spring via a narrow causeway. A trip to the local market gives visitors the opportunity to discover the unique culture of the city. Number 6. Sharm El Sheikh. Sharm El Sheikh is an Egyptian resort town between the desert and the Red Sea on the Sinai Peninsula. Known for its protected sandy beaches, clear waters, and coral reefs. Namama Bay, with its palm-lined promenade, is full of bars and restaurants. Ras Mohammed National Park is a major diving spot. It's a great place for a fly-and-flop vacation, but there's something for adventurous lovers as well. With easy access to the desert from Sharm El Sheikh on the southern tip of the peninsula, you can visit Bedouin camps or climb Mount Sinai, an ancient biblical site known for its spectacular sunrise views. Number 5. Dasha. Dasha is a desert royal cemetery site on the west bank of the Nile, about 40 kilometers south of Cairo. The best known of several pyramids, two of which are the oldest, largest and best preserved in Egypt between 2613 and 2589 BC. Built. The pyramids of the kings of the Old and Middle Kingdoms were built on this hill. King Sneferu chose the rocky plateau of Dasha to build the first pyramid in Sakara aimed at rivaling King Jezel's pyramid, but could not complete it. This first attempt ended in a broken form, but he built a complete pyramid, called the Red Pyramid, some distance away. Number 4, Aswan, is another major city on the banks of the Nile. However, its location and size provide a much more relaxed alternative than the big cities of Luxor and Cairo. Home to a large Nubian community and once the gateway to Africa in ancient Egypt. Learn more about these people at the Nubian Museum, which is full of treasures and relics that were safely stored from Nubia before the flood. Aswan is famous for the granite quarry used to build many of Luxor's obelisks. About 3 hours by bus from Aswan. A day trip to the vast temple is a must-see activity. Number 3. Luxor. 1,000 years after the construction of the Great Pyramid, Egypt became a new kingdom, and power moved from the ancient capital of Memphis to Thebes in the south, where modern Luxor is located. Mined in the desert of Nubia and transported to the city of the Nile, gold-fortified Thebes has become the cultural and political center of the country. Today, the medium-sized city of Luxor is known as the world's largest open-air museum and is one of Egypt's most popular tourist destinations. Most of Luxor's attractions are on the eastern or western bank of the Nile. Number 2, Cairo. With a population of over 17 million, this dusty capital is one of the largest cities on the planet. Built near the ancient capital of Memphis, modern Cairo is a popular base for cruising the Nile and exploring the Giza pyramid just outside the city boundaries. But the huge city itself has a lot to do. At the world-famous Egyptian Museum on Tahrir Square, visitors can get a closer look at Tutankhamun's treasures, as well as ancient Egyptian mummies and other relics. Number 1, Giza Necropolis. The Giza Plateau is probably one of the most famous travel destinations on the planet. Located on a desert plateau west of the capital Cairo, Giza, although itself a city, has grown to the point where it feels like another part of Cairo that has continued to grow in recent years. Giza is the closest place to the pyramids and Sphinx in the city of Giza. As a result, most people stay in this neighborhood for at least a few days during their trip to Cairo. The three main pyramids of Giza are ancient cemetery ruins built as the tombs of the three Egyptian pharaohs of Khufu, Chephren and Menkaure. Many satellite pyramids in the area were built as places to bury wives and members of the royal family. The Great Pyramids of Khufu, Cheops, are a pleasure to enter for an additional fee. If you like my video, please click the like button and also subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.